Well, my options are basically as follows. I can make a mistake. I can make a mistake. I can make a mistake. Or I could do the smart thing. Well, there was a 3/4 chance I was going to fuck it up, so I guess that's why we're here. Anyway, hey, hi, ho, and howdy, everyone. My name is Shannon Olshook, and welcome yet again to another episode of Madoka Magica. Some things before we get started. I'm currently fucking dying of the heat. It is hot as fuck in here. It is cold as fuck out in the hallway, in the living room, and all that shit. It's fucking tolerable outside, but you know what it isn't? Cold in fucking here. And I hate it. Anyways, that's one thing. So I've been melting for the past few hours. All while listening to the Ruby soundtrack for about 3 hours. So I've just been sitting here doing this the whole time while on fire. So that's been great. So yeah, no, I recorded the first 3 batches of the Ruby soundtrack. As of right now, I got with 2 songs apiece, so that's going. I still have 4 left, so two videos. But I decided, like, okay, so the next one's gonna be the sad song. So I think I want to put that off. Plus, it's gonna be another hour or whatever. So, but I would still like to record more today. So I could continue on with that, but I don't think I want to. I could watch episode 24 of Nichijou. So I can continue pushing towards finishing that up because I only have 3 left. But that's going to melt my brain more than it already is melted. Before I even say the last one, which you already know what it is because it's happening right now, Nichijou was the smart choice. Or the second smartest choice. The smartest choice was to not record anymore for tonight. But I'm a fucking idiot, so here we are. And of course, the last option, as you may have surmised, was watch episode 7 of Madoka. So that's great. Anyway. Let's see. Anything else before we get started? Ooh, yeah. It was in her hair. Or on her hat. Point was, it was on her head. What was, Shannon, you may ask? It's mommy's thing. Mommy's thing was the one place it shouldn't have been. Was you? These motherfuckers did that on purpose. They planned it. They knew. Of course they did. Fuck the people who made this show. So there goes all my hopes of that. I was like, ooh, maybe. And then every single comment, including ones in the Discord, were like, well. And no one was like, oh, it's on her head. Everyone was like, so funny story. It was like everyone was like trying to break it to me kindly. It was fucking hilarious. And awful. So there goes the optimism that I might have had for like a teeny bit of a second. It's all gone. Back to the hellscape that is the show. What happened last time? Sayaka yelled at Madoka a bit. A clash of the, trying to do the right things is. Kyubey was just generally a dick. I've been real like half and half with my boy, and I'm still fairly half and half with him. And maybe it's cause it's Cassandra that I want to be so lenient. Cause like I said, she so many wonderful little mascot friend sidekick characters, and also Taiga, who's not really that, but she's small, it counts. Anyway, so So like, and they're all wonderful. Morgana's a little annoying because the bed thing, but other than that, he's a wonderful boy. He knows what's up. He likes on. That's cool. Like, we... And don't even get me started on so but then Kyubey is just kind of a douchebag. he's the drunk, obnoxious shithead at the party who's like, hey, you wanna go home with me? No. But do you want to though? No. I think you want to. No. If you sign this, I'll go away. Cool, I own you now. So he's a fucking douchebag. That's not a very common thing at a bar, usually, from what I understand. I work at one. I've never seen that twist towards the end. But I'm just saying, Kyubey's a dick who doesn't understand the concept of consent, which is grody. It's not good, brother. You little fucking freak. So he was just generally kind of a schmuck. So I'm sure that's gonna go well. Madoka almost accidentally killed Sayaka, so that's not. So that could have gone better on that front. Because some little cat, dog, squirrel looking ass mutant freak fuck didn't take the time to maybe be like, hey, your body's not really a thing anymore. Don't worry about it. You're basically you fucking a marble. Also, I do appreciate people pointing out, because it's something I didn't really consider. Because yeah, as like people did mention, it's not as big a thing for me. But I can definitely understand why that would be a thing that would especially fuck with people, especially on like a cultural level. You know, the separation of soul and body kind of being an important thing, especially like culturally in Japan, and I would guess religiously as well. Because yeah, no, for me, I mean, it would be weird being like, oh, that's my body. Shit. Damn, I prefer those to be together, but as long as I exist, I guess that's fine with me. But because I just like the idea of having a soul that can that be a thing? I'm a man of science. Can souls be real and also a positive thing? This is why fucking ghosts don't scare me, because I'm scared of death. I don't care if I die if I become a ghost. Because the problem is, the thing I'm scared of is not existing. If you're a ghost, you still exist. Even if I don't get to fucking do anything, I can still think. I'm okay with this shit, is what I'm saying. But Kyubey didn't ask me. He picked on these lovely ladies because he's a dick. Like, even the queen, the person who's been queen dick thinks Kyubey's a dick. So that's great. So here's hoping that, because fucking, you can't, it pisses me off that there's a Sayaka and a Sakura, because it's too goddamn close, and I'm stupid, and I'll fuck it up, and I have almost fucked it up a bajillion times. Point is, I know that she has another name I could use, but I like Sakura. I love that word. Anyway, point is, damn it, maybe, since she didn't know about the soul thing before as well, and seemed pretty pissed off at fucking Goons Mackenzie over here. Goons McCubey. Anyway, hopefully, you know, maybe there's a small bit of like, hey, this is fucked up, right? Yeah, this is fucked up. We should be best friends. I'm curious if we're going to get more information on, again, what Kyubey is and how it works, and does he feel anything if we kick him in the face? It's an honest question, because I only ask because Homegirl had him by the just hung up by the ear, and he didn't give a shit. Motherfucker doesn't have the ability to make a face, so I'm just curious. Does he feel pain? Is he gonna get mad if we run up and just club him with a baseball bat? Just like, motherfucker. No. Don't do that. Say words. You little bastard. Anyway. I don't know. I'm curious. We'll have to wait and see. If Madoka just goes all Office Space on this little motherfucker. Anyway, point is, He irritates me. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and watch episode 7. I'm terrified, by the way. I laugh to hide the fear. So we're gonna have to see how this goes. Hopefully, nothing horrible happens. It's Madoka. No chance. We'll just have to wait and see. It's gonna go wrong. It's always gonna go wrong. It's Madoka. Can't go right. It's impossible. It's not possible. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get started here with Madoka episode 7 in 3, 2, 1. I'm scared. How we doing, baby girl? Yeah, we should explain the concept of lying by omission by this little dickhead. You don't gotta point it out. We already know. Well, it clearly didn't fix the fucking mommy situation, so... You built it out of some shit material. You don't say words to people. No one understands anything. Why? Why you gotta do this? Again, if it wouldn't be as much of a fucking problem, my guy, if you had just told people so that they knew, oh, that's what it's gonna do. That's what's gonna happen. I'm okay with that, or I don't think I'm okay with that, so I'm gonna have to pass, broski. Hi, mommy. But you can't do that, because you're a little... You are so lucky you're Cassandra Lee Morris, or I'd be so much more upset. This is something also I totally realized because it ended up in a comment and I was like, well, shit. I know I've made tons of references to it. Like, I just did 1,000 times right there. Like, I'm watching the dub. I have been watching the dub since episode 3. But I did realize I have not been putting it in the title. I just completely fucking forgot to do that when we decided to move over to the fucking dub after episode 2, when I had tried the sub, because I needed to hear Kaori Mizuhashi all up in my ears. But yeah, I totally fucking forgot to do that. Again, no one seems to be particularly bothered, but I try to always do that, so I feel like a dipshit. I feel like a liar. I'm Cube. I'm so much prettier than Cube. Anyway. I would say thanks, cameraman, but this didn't actually really help much. Did we ever establish why it looks like you live at fucking future school, by the way? Like, is this supposed to actually be like a normal world, or is this just with magic in it, or what the fuck? Some fucking eldritch horrors and shit. They don't give a fuck. They don't understand. Which is not me excusing him. I mean, that's at least the kind of the one thing they've been fairly consistent on. So, you know, that shit was just... That is her fucking friend, though, man. You want to elaborate? I would love if you talked. Get out my girl's brain, you sassy bastard. It's not great. It's very upsetting. I mean, taking responsibility is not a terrible concept. That's vandalism, ma'am. You still gotta pay for that shit. Roasted. Alright, goddamn. She just doesn't like apples. It's more of a oranges person. What is your situation? Because again, you constantly eat. It's like my brain goes to that being having to do with her wish or something. Like she was starving to death, and then she did the thing, or a disease, and did the... I don't know. Well, damn. Hmm. Jesus Christ. What? Fucking escalated. I don't know if that was the lesson you should have taken from that. It's a fucked situation, but yeah, like I see where she's coming from, but I can't agree with it. At least not completely. Like you can I definitely get what she means by you can fuck some stuff up by trying to do the right thing, but Damn, baby girl. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I like Sayaka a lot. Again, not perfect. Got some issues, but I appreciate what she stands for. And again, I see where she's coming from, for sure. I can't completely agree, but I at least get... It's a fucked up situation. Very much so. I'm always gonna worry about you because you's pretty cool. And I don't trust the show at all. Show's some bullshit. Get yourself back in gear, son. Don't show me a hot dog. We got hot dogs in the fridge, and I really want to make a goddamn hot dog, but I'm choosing not to because I don't want to be fat. Did you do that to me, show? This is my favorite concept. Let me tell you about Michiru. I saw that shit coming. I could do without the haunting nightmare music. A little bit of a rush, but shoutouts to you for being the friend to give the heads up. Put her on the spot, but I mean, the heads up's appreciated. At least I would consider that a cool thing. I don't trust the amount of time left in this episode. That's enough time for everything to go horribly wrong. Because Madoka's cool, and also you're cool. Of course you do, man. You ain't perfect, but you ain't bad. Man, everyone has fucked moments like that. It's, it's getting past it and not... I was really hoping that scene right there was gonna be the worst. I don't trust this. Hey, babe. How we doing, baby girl? Y'all willing to play backup just in case? Please? I would love it if we were all best friends. Please stay safe. I love you. Don't... Or you... I didn't like any of that. Well, makes that one random bit of music I was listening to. I hate the internet so much. Makes that one song I was randomly listening to on YouTube that had the image of Sayaka. I didn't even listen to it. It auto-played because I was listening to something else, and it auto-played, and I'm like, oh, that's Sayaka. Why does Sayaka look so fucking crazy? Weird headcanon art. Fuck the internet. Didn't make it any less. I actually really like that art. There's some angriness, but I like that art. I was certain, like, oh, just some weird art. I can never think that about anything anytime I ever see Madoka anywhere anymore. I'm just like, oh, some weird art. No, that's definitely real then. If anything's been proven to me, if it exists, it's clearly real. Again, it didn't bother me too much. I didn't take too much stock in it. It wasn't like the fucking Sakura thing where like it showed like I saw an image of a girl I did not know at all, was randomly scrolling through the comments because I was trying to hear people talk about the song I was listening to, and then be like, oh, it's oh, rest fucking, and I'm like, What? I wanted to watch that. And now I'm watching that. Yeah, that suddenly gives the crazy eyes Sayaka thing I saw some context. Can we not? Cause I like Sayaka. Can we not have her lose her shit completely, or even a little bit? We've already had the little bit. I was hoping we could keep it at that, at the most. Cause now she's acting concerning. Both on a like, I don't know how I feel about that, ma'am. You should breathe for a minute. And also, too, because of the whole Cube, you shouldn't do it. It fucks with your reaction time. As someone with poor reaction time, that can be bad for you, Sayaka. Shoutouts to Sakura not being a total asshole this episode. Like, she's pretty decent. Like, again, she's kind of like angry about some stuff. And again, it kind of learning about it does seem that the hunger thing and the constant eating and the like, hey, don't waste food, dickhead, seems to come from again, being, yeah, like going starving, being very poor, and having kind of a fucked up youth situation. Top it off with murder-suicide. That's not great. There was probably better ways to handle that, Dad. I get you were having probably a bit of a crisis of faith. But I'm pretty sure your God wouldn't have been too happy about that. I'm not a particularly religious man. But I've read a book or two, and I feel like they're not okay with that. At least most of them. Shit. Yeah, so that was fucked. Again, as soon as Hitomi and Sayaka were sitting down, again, I fuck it up every time. I had a feeling I knew where that was going. Again, kind of put Homegirl on the spot a bit, but hey, she at least was like, hey, I care about your feelings. This is a big thing for me, but also I know that's your friend, that's your boy. Did you want him to be your boyfriend? Get on that shit. Because I'm coming for that man's ass. The episode wasn't as awful as it could have been, but it wasn't lovely. There was a lot of sad Sayaka. I didn't love that. There was some sad Madoka. And the end bit was disturbing. I would prefer less of that and more just... I just want to give them all a hug. Almost done. We gotta give Sakura a minute before I'm willing to commit to hugs for Sakura. I might accept a high five after this episode, but that's probably where I'm gonna have to lead it. I might have an apple if she was gonna toss it to me. Not super duper big on apples, but I'll take one, man. Like I'll put it in my face. I prefer like a Golden Delicious or something like that. You know, one of them was kind of like a little bit softer. I've never been big on the red apples. Can't be calling me Holo. Anyway, what the fuck am I talking about? Yeah, I don't think I have too much more to talk about this one. Cube was just generally kind of Cube. Sayaka was sad. And then crazy. Madoka was sad. And Sakura was still kind of shitty, but not as much as before. And I can understand where she's coming from, even if I do not agree. And Homura was just Homura, honestly. She's about the same as she usually is. So I guess I'm going to end it here. I'm sorry I don't have a huge long-winded discussion this time, or an hour and a half long video. Give it a minute. I'm sure next episode will be fucked. Hear my voice crack? I did. I could have not mentioned it, but I heard it, and you heard it too, so I had to. There was no other option. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here today, guys. It's so fucking hot. I'm gonna relax, do some laundry, get the Ruby stuff up, hopefully get this up, and that's gonna be me, man. That's gonna be me. I managed to get quite a bit done here on the first day of recording for the week. Again, I got 3 Ruby soundtrack videos and this done, which is more than I was expecting. Hopefully I will get the last 2 Ruby soundtrack stuffs done tomorrow, and then I'm probably going to focus on pushing towards finishing up Nichijou, because again, I only have 3 episodes of that left. What I do beyond that, I don't know. I'd like to get down and sit with some more Grisaya again here soon. Again, that's one I have to take in fucking breaks. I think this thing's a fucking shit show. Oh my god. Can you imagine if Michiru was a goddamn magical girl? I can, because that's literally a spinoff that exists. But that's not, but like if it was this, dude, you'd see an episode of Madoka every 3 years. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'm at it here. I'm at it here very slouchy. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, give it a little bit of love, and I will see you guys next time. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, I just repeated myself. God damn it. Remember, Discord is always open. Patreon is always a thing that exists for those who care to partake in those things. And also, my OnlyFans. No, it's so fucking hot. My brain is fried. It's gone. 4 hours of just sitting here, cooking. I'm out. I love you all dearly. Take care. Smooches. Stay safe. Stay wonderful. And I will see you guys next time, whether that happens to be later this week or next. Till then, though, guys. Bye-bye. I don't know what the fuck that was. What is that? I don't know. I'm gone. We think Sayaka lost her shit. I was gone before it even began.